Welcome in, everybody, to TB Sports 27. We are glad to have you here for Tom Brady's Road to the Show, MLB The Show. It's been a little while since the last time we played Tom Brady. It's been a little while since the last time I've played a baseball game. I've been playing so much football, playing so much WWE. Now, this is MLB 20, Road to the Show. Obviously, we're up to MLB 25, Road to the Show these days. So this is like the second or third season with Tom Brady, if you guys have been following along. And we're going to hopefully wrap this up either today or on a second session. But the plan is, because we've kind of come to the end, I've been streaming this series for a couple years now. And if you go into the playlist, the viewership count it is, here or there it is what it is. But this will be episode 37. And the last couple Tom Brady videos, 16 views, 8 views, 23 views, 5 views. It's not, been doing. But I want to wrap it up for the people that have been watching it. This is Brady's first year in the major leagues, and this Marlins team is not great. And that has maybe led to maybe some of the low viewership. It's been pretty painful, and it's been a long. How can I even see the standings? It's been a while. Like we've played, as you can see, where we are in the standings, and we have not even been close to being competitive at all, which has kind of made it a tough watch. So what we're going to do, we're going to sim through this season, and we're going to see what happens in the off season. Most of this is going to be simming. Then we're going to get into next season. Maybe we will play a couple of games here or there if this team becomes competitive, or we get traded. If we get into the playoffs, we'll try to play the playoff games. I have it set to only do batting, not do any fielding, not do any base running to try to get through this. And we're going to go for about 45 minutes tonight, and we'll see how many seasons we can get through. The plan is to maybe do like 3 or 4 seasons, simulating, of course. And that would be maybe for Tom Brady a good 5-year career in baseball, including his year or two in the minor leagues. So that is what we are going to do. So here we are on the calendar as we just came off of the All-Star break. And we are going to skip ahead to, let's just go to the final weekend of the series. Let's go to the Philly and let's see what happens here. So we are going to sim through this date, and I guess should we just do these to keep these going? Yeah. So it's given me all these menus again because I'm playing on the PS5, and this tells you that I haven't played this game since I moved to the PS5. So sure. You're part of the team. So I guess we'll still do all this. This will be part of it. I was gonna kind of blow through it, but this will be part of it. I suppose we'll have to do training. So there's not a way to simulate any of this stuff, I guess. So this will kind of be part of it that we will have to do. But we'll keep training Brady. So it won't be an easy sim. You can't sim all of this stuff. This is part of it. Those batting cage up. Power. He's pretty powerful already. Plate recognition. Let's get that up for Tom. Sure. We're not playing these games. And, oh, it stopped simming? Are you kidding me? Is there a way to make it to where the game auto does the training? Someone let me know in the comments. I don't know if that's okay. Let's look here. Settings. I looked under mode specific options, but this is only for like playing on the field. Presentation. This is all gonna be in-game stuff. Let's Google real quick. We're gonna do a quick Google on the fly. Didn't know that was gonna be a thing. When was the first Tom Brady episode? 2021 was the first episode. September 21, 2021. So 4 years. I think that's a decent time to wrap up this series. I would like to pick up MLB 24. I know 25 is out, and I say 24 because that means 24 would be a little cheaper. 24, they're still asking for like $30 for it. So we're not going to get that yet, but I'll keep an eye out. I have kind of an idea for what I want to do for my next road to the show. And I won't spoil it here unless you guys want to know. While we're doing this, I'll give you a moment to look at our socials, a way you can help support the channel, Twitch, Patreon, YouTube. I don't know, maybe for a Patreon bonus, we'll do like an extra season or two just to see where Tom Brady is. after the fact. Let's see. Road to the show. How to skip training. Is it even possible? You can't skip training entirely. You can skip training sessions. Sim through date. Reddit says, sim through date. Make sure the off day is highlighted when they're in the calendar. Once you click it, you can skip and don't have to play it. Didn't we just do sim through date? That's what we did, and we were still getting all the options. Excuse me. Oh, simulate disappearance. Oh, sim through date, this triangle. Let's try that.
A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area.
This is fine. I don't mind seeing this stuff. Don Mattingly. Is he still the Marlins coach? Or manager, I suppose. No, where's Don? Where's Don Mattingly? Don Mattingly. He is the... He is a coach with the Blue Jays right now. A first base coach, it looks like. Okay. So, yeah. So the guys need to get focused. Okay, so now... Oh, no, we're still getting it. So I don't know. That was a terrible, terrible advice on Reddit. Because they said to sim through date, and you would be able to skip this stuff. It does not appear that is the case. Let me do one more. Turn off training presentations. People said it's annoying after you're 99 overall and you still have to do them. It says there isn't an option. Okay. So apparently there's not an option. If there is, let me know in the comments. Because I would like to just obviously get through this a little quicker. I don't want to do all this stuff. Should we get our bunting up? So I want to do it, but is this going to keep making my sim stop? Okay.
The coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
Get some extra reps in. Come on. Oh, we actually got to do this. Okay. So I don't know. This might not go as fast as I thought. Just to get through this season, it's taken a long time. Okay, so I don't know. I don't want to piss off the coach. I mean, Todd would go out there and do this training. So either way. Well, here you go. You get a little bit of luck. This might take a couple episodes, actually. And it's all fielding, which we're never going to do. But that's, there we go. You get a little inside look. See if I can remember how to play this since it's been a time. But at least we'll get a little game. Okay, so runners on first and second. So possibly a double play opportunity. Maybe a triple play if it's hit just right. No, I think we just go. Oh, what? Why is triangle? Oh, it's inverted. The buttons are inverted. Okay. It must be some setting that got brought over to the PS5. Look at how the buttons are inverted here. Oh my god. Okay, I'm all turned around. I am all turned around right now. Well, luckily we're not going to do too much fielding. I get points for that. They want me to throw it home. Okay, let's look at the scenarios here. Base is loaded, so let's try to go home, which is going to be triangle. It's inverted for Brady's view, so I guess I just got to look at it that way. Which kind of, I guess, makes sense when you look at it. Oh, I'm not covering. Terrible. Base is loading. Okay, let's try the scenario again. Whip it home. And cover first. Yes. There we go. Same scenario here. When people clicked on the Tom Brady retirement video, I wonder if they expected to see batting practice fielding session with the 30-win Miami Marlins franchise here. Shouldn't have taken that step. Jeez, that was terrible. It's the same scenario, just bases loaded and toss the first. I don't want to piss off the coach, but if any more of these opportunities come up, I think I'm just going to skip them. I mean, we don't want to be on this team anyway. I'm not going to do this. We're trying to get through some of these seasons. All right, give Brady that bronzer. Yes, sir. Good job, Tom. How you guys doing tonight? Happy Tuesday. Happy NXT Tuesday. We got a new NXT champ. What games are tonight as well? And I'm a Cubs and Rays fan, so as far as baseball, the Twins are beating the Rays right now 2-0, and the Cubs and the Rockies. So that should be an easy couple of wins for the Cubs right there. So I am going to go back to simming since it's going to keep making us do everything here. Get that box jump, Tom. Come on, Tom. Box jump it up. Skip. Advance. Yeah, that is annoying, especially once you hit like a 99. That
players ready to rise to the challenge of
coach trying to pep talk. Where are we in the season? We got a record. Back to doing this. This really is a pain that you can't skip all this. I did not know this was a thing, but it's okay. MLB 20. What are you gonna say? Oh, what do we got here? We're not getting. I thought I had like. Where the game would... I'm just picking captain for everything. I just wanna get through. I thought that the game would stop you for big moments, but again, I am bringing this save file over from my PS4, and a lot of stuff got reset. I don't even know what difficulty I'm on right now. To be completely honest with you, if I were to jump into a game, I'm not sure what the difficulty would be. It's going so fast, I can't... We're just doing contact. We're getting contact up. Gotta get Brady's contact.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish.
Let's forget where we are in the season, man. Tom Brady is like, whew, this is what... I retired from football to go into this. Should we just work? I mean, his powers seems like it's up all the way. Let's just keep working on contact. I'm just going to keep being the captain. Captain Tom. You guys can pause that and look at it on your own what the heck it says. Now it just says progress. We're not getting the cutscene now. Oh, because it was a different... I'm going to say I have other priorities because I don't want my sim to stop. And we have made it to the end of the year. So we actually made up a little bit of ground. 73 and 86, which is still... I mean, we're a lot better in the second half of the year because we only had like 30 wins and we got up to 70 wins. So we doubled where we were. Let's see where we are in the standings. Look at that. We climbed the standings quite a bit. We were actually... I mean, it seems like 11 obviously is a huge number, but when you look at the wild card, we were only 4 games back. We were a 30-win team when this thing started. So, I don't know. Maybe hope for next year. But let's wrap this one up, and we are going to play the final games of the series here, and we'll see if we can get 1 or 2 more years in, as we're already 15 minutes into the stream, so we'll see how we do.
We
are under the lights this evening as we get you
Matt
set for another
Vasgersian, and they
edition
wrote
of
him off. He's not
Baseball
in the
on
show anymore.
Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next.
So as I've mentioned, this is going to be my first time to play this game in quite some time. So we're going to see how my batting is. We're going to see how this goes. How is MLB 24-25? I have not played those, looked into them.
Stepping up to the plate,
Look at this. This is okay. I never had any of this, so definitely my settings are all messed up. But
definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors.
ooh, Rookie of the Year, Brady. What's it? I didn't even see his numbers. 267, third on the Marlins.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of
Do you think, now we requested a trade, if you guys remember in another episode, just trying to see, knowing that Tom not going to have a 20-year baseball career. This is a man in his 40s. The man, he takes the pitch looking. This is a man in his 40s, retiring from football, just wanted to still be in the competitive game, wanted to play sports, thought baseball, you know, it's a lot of games, but it's not a it's not a physical sport like football. Maybe you can get a few more years out, and well, so far, year one, bit of a struggle here. We went to one playoff series, didn't we, with Wichita or Jacksonville, I believe. But definitely strange for Tom to not taste that postseason success. So he's been doing the Florida circuit. I mean, the Buccaneers quarterback, and then Miami Marlins here, the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
The slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Outside,
okay, runs them full.
3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble.
I've read a bit of a maybe criticism comment on MLB The Show that it's almost kind of fallen into the yearly release model rut. And that's, again, why for the second time Tom goes looking. That's why, you know, I usually don't get the game every year. You know, we're on the horizon of a couple months from the new college football coming out. So WWE is the only game I will typically, as I just drop my work phone here, is the only game I will typically buy, not every year, but more than usually once every 2 to 3 years, because the wrestling roster seems to change enough to warrant where in sports it's not always the case here. But I want to know, what do you guys think in the comments? MLB The Show, have you played 24? Have you played 25? I think PlayStation is doing some big sale coming up, some summer sale or something, so maybe MLB The Show will be cheap. And again, not the new one, but I'd probably pick up 24. Nicely done. Is that? Oh, I got right on the speaker there, and that's going to be an RBI for Tom Brady. So a couple of strikeouts, but a nice RBI. And if we set the settings correctly, it should hopefully not make us run the bases. There we go. Okay. I know we kind of had some trouble with that, I think, in some other episodes.
He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
6-1. As manager Mattingly said, maybe try to win. We try to win the month here.
Instead of behind.
The 1-0 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Miller is there. On to first.
As someone that tunes into sports streaming YouTube, what do you guys like the best? Definitely my most popular series is the WWE stuff, and I'm going to try to do some WWE this weekend. Do you guys like the baseball stuff? Do you guys like football, wrestling? Do you guys miss hockey or basketball on the channel?
First pitch to him. 0-1 on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-2.
Oh, so we get 3 strikeouts. Wah wah.
One left for Miami. They're up 6-4.
So I will take the win.
That's what you want to do when you're playing on the
Mattingly is
road.
going to be happy
Take
about
it
that,
back
and
to
we
the home
head
squad and get a
to
win.
so 1 for
Now the
5 with an
pressure's on.
RBI, a
They
couple of
get one win
strikeouts,
next to
not
the
great, and
series
we will
there.
head to
A
game
6-4 finish in tonight's
161 on the season. We'll see. Maybe we can get through one more year. That is the plan, and then it looks like maybe we will come back for one more additional stream where we sim 2 more years, because that'll be the plan. I want to get like 4 more seasons in just to kind of see where we are. And then I think for our Patreon supporters, maybe we go 1 or 2 more seasons deep and we go a little extra and we wrap up Tom Brady right around there. Maybe 5 MLB seasons. So we do 2 seasons here.
Hey, we're looking
We
at
do
a
another
real
stream
solid
this
starting
week where we
pitcher
do
right
2
here.
more
Take a look at
seasons.
that ERA.
And then
Anywhere
we do
between
1
3.5
bonus
and
season
4.
for our
But I'll tell
Patreon
you what
members.
He does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage.
So there's the stats: 20 home runs, 70 RBI on the year
And if he does all
for
those
Tom
things,
Brady.
expect a real solid performance in this one.
Another RBI opportunity right now for
First delivery
Tom.
to him on the way.
oof.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
We need you right here, one time.
Oh, there's the stats on the jumbotron. I probably could have looked right
Down
there.
The line at first, but this will get foul for strike
If we get
2.
traded, we gotta switch out our shoe color. We kind of designed them in the
Here it
Marlins
comes,
colors.
0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
Lucky that one didn't get caught, right? Cola out there. Nice ad.
Fastball well outside. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Is that a real
I'll tell you what,
ump,
he really
Rusty
favors a
Valentine?
power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike
They
zone.
get caught.
I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Let's Google that.
Stepping up now, Tom Brady. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty.
Rusty
Almost went deep his last
Valentine.
AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big
It does not
power,
appear that is a
he's feeling
real
pretty good at the
umpire, so they
dish.
had a whole
Look for him to try and
dialogue
get on something.
about a fake umpire as
Turns this
Brady.
one around high and
That's
deep to
going
center
dead
field.
center. Can he clear
He gets
400
under it and makes
feet?
the
And if
catch in the
that
deep
is
part of the field.
left field or right field, that is clearing
Plate,
the
Tom
wall.
Brady.
But 400 feet dead center. It falls just shy of getting a home run here to wrap up his first full year in the majors.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Drive that pitch, Howie.
25 double plays, is that high? I don't know. Someone let me know, is that high numbers or not?
Hard hit ball to second.
Oh my
Miller with
goodness,
a great
stolen
stop
away,
to
and there's
second
going to be
for
double
one.
play
On
number
first to complete the
26
double play.
for Tom Brady.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfect.
So a crucial
148
moment
in the
here
series.
standing
Am I a little
in
rusty?
Tom
I don't know.
Brady, and he
I'm
does
feeling a
so
little bit here.
representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now,
Big
a ball hit pretty
opportunity,
well
top
to the left,
8
but this is
with
gonna
2
wind up on
outs,
the
and it's
seats
a
foul.
1-run game here for the Fish.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits
Jeez.
inside now as he can't
That was
get
bad.
extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, you know what better right now? Here you go.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Wait for your pitch.
The
okay,
1-2.
Woo, that was a tough
He
one to
started
hold
this
off
guy
of.
backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2.
Oh, the splitter. The low splitter. The controller's just rumbling like crazy right now. Trying to get the real feel, the heart palpitations, you know.
This is
That
line to left.
is a
And
good
he will run
contact
this one down as he pulls
with the
it in
ball
around
across the
letters,
plate,
and
but it kind of
inning
just
is
dies
over.
into the left
Marlins
fielder.
lead one, and the deficit
And
holds
that
at
may
5
be
to
it
4.
for Miami. And it is. So the Phillies take it, and we will go to a game 162 to decide the series and the season and find Tom Brady's fate.
Afternoon baseball here
And an
on the
afternoon
show.
game.
Today
I like a good
matchup in
afternoon
store
game.
between the Miami Marlins
Because I grew up
and
watching
the
so many Cubs
Philadelphia
games on
Phillies.
WGN. The
Two men
afternoon
you see
games
there
are
go
fun.
head-to-head. Coming up next.
So Tom Brady's only gotten one hit in this series so far. And we'll see. This is going to be the last time you see Brady in a Marlins uniform. In the show, they trade a lot. In baseball, they trade players a lot. Brady already requested a trade. But that was when the team was struggling. The second half of the year, they almost got to 90 wins. That is popped up and coming running in. Ah.
Is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out
The video board broken?
So a good job. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tom Brady. He flew out in his last
Yeah, that's something I didn't mention. Tom Brady being in that 4 spot. It's pretty good. And a lot of confidence in his hitting.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Hit hard to the right side.
He's making good
And he'll
contact.
step on the bag himself, and
You know,
the
obviously
inning
can try to
is
get in the
over.
green a little bit more, but
1, 2, 3 go the Marlins.
it's just we're getting burned right now on
Leading
some
off
good
the
fielding by
inning,
Philly and
Tom
some bad luck.
Brady. And they'll
Eflin's
need to
still
get
in the
something
game.
going here.
Now, is he still a Philly?
Very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings.
Baseball players, they move around so much. Maybe it's the nature of just playing so many games.
To get something going, the last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one. In
But
the eighth or
it's
ninth
hard to
inning.
get a player that stays. Yeah, see, he's on the Orioles right now. He's not even on.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
That's why I know his name. He used to be on the Rays. Phillies, Rays, Orioles. So by the time this game was out, this man has already switched teams twice.
Quite catch the bottom of the zone.
How did he get from
2-2.
is he on the Padres
Two
as
balls,
well?
2 strikes, a crucial count for
The
both
San Diego
pitcher and hitter.
Padres.
So
I guess
Dan,
that's
what was your
he was
approach
drafted, but he
on the
never really
mound in
played. He was
that
in
count? Do you still
their
pitch for the
system.
strikeout
So he
here?
just signed with the
Pitch right here,
Rays
2-2. The last thing you
as
wanna
a
do
free
is to
agent.
fall behind and count 3-2.
Full count now.
And then he was traded to the Orioles. Seemed like he had a good ERA, 3.50,
Into the windup,
186
Brady with the
strikeouts.
payoff pitch. And here's a
Oh,
strike
that
three
slider
ball,
got
and
me.
that'll be the first out of the inning.
16 wins, but they then the next
Leading
season
off
he
the
was
inning,
5
Tom
and 7.
as they'll look to get
Only a
something going here in
4.09
this
ERA.
game.
It's still, I mean, not much worse, but that's enough for the Rays to say, get out of here, Eflin, and send him to their division rival. Trade within the division.
First delivery to him on the way.
So talking about, you know, when I get the new game, which if it's ever cheap enough, if it's like 15, 20 bucks, I'll pick up 24, but it's still like 30 bucks, I think 30, 35 last time I looked. Franchise mode is just tough to do. I did about 3 years of it with the Diamondbacks, and same thing with that. The views are just not too good.
1-1.
And I don't know if it's just because baseball tends to be a longer game. I tried to switch it up by doing the pitch count, but didn't really help things. And it's just tough. It's a 162 game season, and there's no option to just do a 20 game or 25 game season like you would do football to play every game. So you end up playing like 5% of the season if you play 13, 14 games, which is about the length of a football season. And then you're simming everything else. So you're putting all this work into your team, and then 80, 90% of the games you can't even see or play. So that's kind of tough to do. So that's kind of why I like Road to the Show a little more, because you can play through all the games.
You know, you don't
Also,
always
the
have
off
straight
season is
challenge
always
guy on
really
the 3-2
confused how it
count.
works, because
With the 3-run
to me
lead,
it should
no
be
one
really
on base.
easy.
This
You
is
have a
gonna be good
budget
situation
depending
to do it.
on your payroll.
No reason to nibble.
Oh my god, they're
Set
getting
up
me
a big
looking.
inning.
You have a budget based on your payroll, and you should just be able to sign within your budget. But I don't know. If you look at some of my previous Diamondback videos, I really ran into quite a bit of confusion. And that's how Brady's season will end with Miami. His last at bat may be a looking strikeout, as he goes 0 for 4 and only 1 hit in the series. But I've never really got a strong grasp. I've often mentioned in the comments, someone send me a tutorial video, send me how the offseason works in MLB The Show, because it's always very much confused me how it works. Go look at the Diamondbacks off seasons, but I think if we were to continue with baseball on this channel, it would just be in a Road to the Show format, so you can play all the games, but really just focus on your player here. So like I said, we caught up a little bit from where we were, and no, I would not like to stop simming. And the Yankees and the Mets, the Subway Series Part 2. How many times have they played each other in the postseason? I don't know. So, sim more. What do we do here? Begin off season. View retired players. There's some of your Justin Turners, and I'm not going to go through all of them. Oh, there's the free agents. Oh, look at them. Oh, God bless them. They're out of here. Most of them are ability. Okay, you can pause and take a look at that. We have Max Scherzer going into the Hall of Fame. Congratulations to Mr. Scherzer. And we will sim through. Ooh, we have contract offers. So here's where a 6-year contract. I don't think we have a choice. Can we? I just hit back. I don't know. Did I accept it? Do I have to take it? I don't want to stay with Miami.
Early winter check-in.
Always bothering me, this guy. Anything in particular? Let's say anything in particular. Or is he going to ask me about this I think because we're, that's how baseball works. You're the new guy, so you can't even test free agency. So the Marlins like Tom enough to keep him, even though the request. Are you sold on how your rookie contract works for me? Let's have him go over it. Let's have him go over it for us.
This player's offered
So when time comes,
the structure of his contract.
Basically, you need 6 years in the majors, which is when Tom's planning to retire anyway, to be eligible for free agency. Oh, but we played minor leagues, so that would come into some of that. But after 3 years of service, you become eligible for arbitration. See, this is where this part confuses me when it comes to franchise mode, because it's like, I make offers, and there's arbitration and all this stuff. That's the player's first chance for the big money. Well, here, maybe we can find out. What's arbitration? In arbitration, you choose a number you think you're worth. The team's GM does the same, and a neutral judge decides which number is fair. Is that a good system? I don't know. It seems like, I don't know. It seems... It sounds confusing. You can say whatever number you want, but if you overshoot it, you might end up getting the number the club submitted. Confusing. Okay. Yeah, whatever.
The agent moves on from that topic.
Update me on your situation in general.
Unresolved player concern.
I know you want out of Miami, but you're committed to them for 5 more years, and they don't want to move on. Not much we can do unless something develops on its nose. Can you keep leaning on them? Because Miami, it's the opportunity where I would jump on its like and promise at this point. So we're still pushing for that trade. Miami doesn't want to let us go. Obviously, we have Tom Brady, so we got 1 year. We are going to skip through all of spring training here. Obviously, the Marlins don't want to get rid of the GOAT. They don't want to get rid of the... In regards to your interest, no movement so far. So we're still pushing here to be traded. We still want to be traded because the Marlins have been very, very bad. And we only have... We're going to do 1 more season here and then 2 more seasons on the next episode. We have a limited time, and we want to be on a winning team. Tom Brady's used to being on a winning team, so we'll keep pushing for that trade.
Spring training has come again, and major leaguers
Takahito Knots. What's some aspect? Contact, plate vision. Get all that up. Why does it stop simming you? That is the most annoying thing. Spring training. How do we do? Did we win the league? I don't know. Probably not. Training has come to an end. You have to like back out and then go back into it. So it's some weird stuff. Maybe they got this fixed for the other seasons, but okay. Should we do opening day? Let's do opening day. We'll do opening day, and then we will sim. I guess to the end of the year again, or we'll go halfway. We'll go to the All-Star game. See if we make the All-Star game. But we're gonna do opening day, and then we'll sim to the end. See if any big moments come up. If the playoffs are bound, I don't know if I'll have time to do. Maybe we can do a couple playoff games, but we're almost getting to the end again. Kind of the nature of it. If you want to help support the channel, TV Sports, you can hit subscribe, thumbs up. Really, supporting on Patreon is the best way to help the channel. We are not able to do this full time at the moment, so that's why I say we have a limited time. I tried to do this stream like a week ago, and I wasn't able to. So, if you want longer streams, if you want to see us do this full time, support the channel. The easiest way is to subscribe and hit the thumbs up. If you get a certain amount of watch hours and you get 1,000 subscribers, then you can monetize and go from there. But in the meantime, Patreon is a major way to help out. We give you a lot of bonus content as well on Patreon. So we try to make sure it's worth your bang for your buck as well over there. And we're mostly going to be going back to streaming. I started off doing streaming, and then I went to video uploading. But with the way everything's working with my schedule and everything, it's pretty much just got to be streaming from here on out. That, in addition to the PS5 having a really hard time saving my videos and me losing footage, I pretty much had to just say, all right, I'm going back to streaming off the computer. And that also has its challenges because we only have one computer in the house. Sometimes it's being used, and I need to stream from the PS5, and I'm not able to hook up all my equipment to that, and that's why you get the games without commentary over top. So kind of a balancing act, but that's why we hit you with the socials and say support the channel if you can. If you really like what we're doing and you want to see us head to that next level, that is where all those links and channels are there for. Shout outs and all that fun stuff. Dan the Legend 13, I always want to shout out. It's been a long time Patreon supporter pretty much from the beginning, and still here to this day. So Dan the Legend 13, thank you so much for being a supporter here. TV Sports. Hit a single or better, sure. So this is an MLB Network game and an NL East game as well for opening day. Here in Queens, I've mentioned before in many of these videos, I spent about a week in New York, just a vacation. Check it out. Hadn't been there, and we lived in Queens, our Airbnb, and we took the purple number 7 line, which the Mets have a uniform that is in reference to the purple number 7 line, to get into the big city, and that would take you right past Citi Field. Every single day we drove past Citi Field to and from.
Right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
This is line to left.
There we go. Nicely done, Tom. And he will have a 500 batting average to begin the year. And we get a gift. Rip it open. Is it a trade to a winning team?
Striding in, Tom Brady.
High scoring opening day. Usually opening day, you know, both teams got their top pitchers out there, their top guns, if you will. And got 10 runs across the board right now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down.
Definitely, I only got about 10, 15 more minutes maybe on this stream. I got other duties ahead of me, so
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there.
we might not even make it through the full season. That might have to be saved for the next time we stream. So as I mentioned, I want to get through at least 4 seasons. So we did 1, we got 3 left, and then we'll do 1 bonus season for Patreon, which is going to be mostly simming, but we'll do a couple of games like this. So that did not help out the cost. So Brady, what did that drop down to? 333 batting average.
Ready for another shot
11 to
now.
4,
Tom
so
Brady. He flew out
goodness
in his
me.
last
Yep,
game.
333
Almost, Matty.
to start the
Almost went
year.
deep his last
And
AB.
then if we
Certainly
whiff
just
here, we
missed
go
it.
down to
With this
250.
guy's big power, he's
That's
feeling
going to be a
pretty good at the
bouncer. Does
finish.
Tom
He's
have
gonna
the
try and get on
speed?
something and drive it out of the
He
yard.
beats it out only because they tried to turn the double play. I don't know if he gets the hit credit, but the Mets take it. Jacob deGrom with that smooth haircut there. And that will do it. So we're going to return to the clubhouse.
16 to 4.
And we will now skip to the All-Star break and see if anything of excitement happens in that time. I suppose, should we? Well, we kind of saw what Brady's stats were. I'd say we should kind of look at what Brady did last year, but you saw it, and you saw what his average was, and the 200s and the 20 home runs. So we will skip ahead to All-Star weekend. And unfortunately, we got to do all this. I'm just going to talk to Drew Rasmussen all the time, or whoever the first guy is, and just tell him to keep it up. I don't care about any of this stuff. We're going to squeeze in some Citral. No, sorry, Coach. I want off this team. So you don't even get dinged. You don't get dinged if you don't participate. So, and I have other plans, and I only say that because if you click I will succeed, then the game forces you to stop simming. There's still plenty of you if you develop. You can kind of thanks, Budasket. This is brutal, having to stop every 2 seconds for this stuff. I get that it's a part of the game, but you should be able to turn it off if you're simming or have an auto option. Why do they give you a simming option but not an auto? Like, doesn't every other game have like these kind of RPG? You got to level up. Oh, we're towards the bottom. Oh, in fielding. I thought they were gonna say in record. What is our record? I couldn't even see because it goes by so fast. I'm just working on contact. I couldn't see it again. It goes by. It goes by way too fast. We are not 12 and 19, so not great. I mean, contact's the best thing right now, right? Just keep getting that up.
A player receives a check-in from one of his
Always
coaches.
some aspect of your game. Contact, get that up. Do we care about power? Do we care about contact? Other priorities. Get away, coach. 11 to nothing. Did you see that? 11 to nothing loss. And this is why Tom wanted to be off the Marlins.
This
Here we go. We got.
appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
You're not drawing as many numbers in the stands as well, probably. Come on. Skip it. And we have fallen on hard times to 20 and 20 and
Player's
32.
agent calls to touch
Oh,
base.
the agent. He's saying do it. Is it about the trade? Come on. I haven't been able to get anywhere getting that trade. I'll be nice. I don't want to kind of...
The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
We've got no leverage here. You can give me an... We're trying to get off this Marlins. This is kind of interesting. We're playing
Players
the...
confronted with a less than stellar stat.
Hey, Tom, I heard you don't want to be part of this team. I don't know. If I wasn't simming, would I still be pushing so hard for a trade? Probably. If I was a normal rookie, I would say no. But in the eyes of Tom Brady, where we know that our baseball career is only going to be these 5 seasons, the 2, which that's pretty good. That's what, 6-7 year baseball career. The minor league. It was like half a minor league season with Jacksonville, And then did we do a full season with Wichita? So maybe that'd be like a 6-7 year baseball career.
From one of his coaches.
No, get away from me. Knots. Don Knotts. So I'd still say that's a pretty...
This manager looks to get his team's offense.
Look at this. We
producing
still
more
suck. Don, we
consistently.
stink. He says, I want to go to Toronto. Nobody wants to leave the sunny Florida, Miami to go to cold Toronto. But Don wants to because this team is so bad. So does Tom. Tom would go to Toronto.
Player receives an update.
We're going to
from his
get no
representative.
momentum so far. Woohoo! Still no. We're making the push for the trade. That would be interesting if we can wrap up this episode with getting a trade, as we're bolstering our contact. Our contact is going nuts right now. If we can get that trade done, that would be quite interesting. Going into we're the ultimate captain, as we almost unlocked binoculars or rocket ship. I don't even know what these guys are saying. Room for improvement. I wonder what Tom's stats are. Should we jump into one game at the halfway point just to see what Tom's stats are? Maybe one game after the All-Star break.
A manager challenges his
We're not getting enough
hitters to
runs.
step up their
We're not doing anything. We stink. The Marlins stink. We're almost 500, though. I mean, I don't know where we are in these standings. I think I'll do that. Instead of doing the full series, I will do one game opening day, as we did. I will do one game in the midway point. Or if it's the All-Star break, I'll do the All-Star break if we happen to get to an All-Star game. If not, I will play, and it does not look like we made it. Play next appearance, which would be Seattle. So we will play this Seattle series, not the series. We'll do one game, and then we'll do game 162 at the end here. And then that will wrap up this episode, because I got to go. And then, yeah.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition. Cole Stewart will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any
So,
thoughts?
driving a run.
Strange outing in his
You
last
can see
one.
Brady's numbers,
Was able to pitch into the
253. I
sixth
can't
inning,
see on the
wasn't
board.
able to
First time to see
complete the
Marlins
inning.
Park,
It kinda got
though,
away from him in the
during
sixth.
this game.
It'll be interesting, Matt, to see
In the
how he
streaming
bounces
session,
back
I
in this one.
should say.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to
Case
jump
Keenum.
out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their
Oh,
at-bats.
man,
It's
those are
working
terrible
for 'em.
pitches.
And this one's in the
Should we
dirt.
just swing
Good
at
job to
everything?
corral this quickly
We're at
as
the end.
runners hold on.
We're wrapping it up. Just everything should just be a swing. Just swing through it.
Into the box now, Tom Brady. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Downs leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now here's a
Yikes.
comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over.
Well, I'm officially at 48 minutes, so I've gone 49 minutes, so I have gone 4 minutes longer than I thought I was. I am definitely going to cut myself off at 8:20. If we don't finish, we might not be able to do game 162. By the time the simming happens, we might have to save that for another day, or we got to play game 162 because we got to know Tom Brady's stats. Does he have the speed? Does he have the speed? No, go back.
He will score, and the Marlins
Almost got burned right there.
2-2 game. And he's able to get back in there at first.
Was that an RBI by Tom? I wasn't even looking. It was an RBI. So there you go. So there's the numbers. I'd like to see home run numbers or something, but
Stay back.
First pitch of the at-bat on
Ooh,
its
shouldn't
way.
have
His
chased
best
that.
effort that time. It's
Shouldn't have
strike one.
chased it.
Ramirez has pitched just under
All right,
60
I am
innings.
putting,
And when
like I
you
said,
look
putting
at
the
his whip
limit
over
5
those
more
innings,
minutes
it's not
from
a
here.
particularly
So when
pretty
that
number,
clock
over
strikes
1.5,
55
so he's often dealing
of
with a lot
the
of
streaming,
traffic on the base paths,
no matter where we are,
unfortunately.
we are stopping it because I got to go. I got to go somewhere.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Again, patreon.com/tbsports27. Subscribe here on YouTube. Help support the channel. We can stream longer.
Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more
The
so
Marlins take it, and we will jump out of here with a 1-for-4 performance, which that's, you know, normal-ish in baseball. Only 1 strikeout. And now we will get to game 162. Let's see. Can we do it in 4 minutes? I don't think we'll have enough time to play game 162, which oddly enough is against the Phillies again.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend.
Can't remember the last time you drew a log. Hey, buddy, why don't you trade me? All right? So this will be all dependent on how quickly. If not, it'll be a special Game 162 Fiesta for the final stream of Tom Brady's baseball career here. Contact's almost through the roof, man. Tom Brady should be like Ichiro Suzuki out there with how good his contact is getting. Is this the call?
Second time in his career.
Yes.
Players being told
And we're going to Boston. Okay. We got the trade done. Maybe I'm crying on the inside. I'm actually kind of happy to hear it. Should Tom Brady be that rude? Should he be? Actually kind of happy to hear it, sir.
This player welcomes the change.
Might benefit. Hey, it's Boston, right? How crazy is that? It's going back to Boston. The hero is coming home. Well, they made the trade. They hung on to their cash cow as long as they could, but it was not going well, and Brady only had a couple of years. So Tom, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Florida, Miami, and now he returns to Boston. Can he win another ring in Boston? Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
It's no secret this player had some differences with his former club.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But this staff will make up their own mind about him.
Okay, well, there you go. Well, I am excited. Boston is 55-49. Wow. So should we do the first game? Okay, so maybe that's where we end it. Maybe we do Brady's first game with Boston, and we are actually in first place. Where were the Marlins at? They were in dead last. So we immediately go to a winner, which is what we wanted. We return home to Boston. We're going to play the first game in Boston, and then we are going to end this stream. We will come back. We will sim to the end. We'll play game 162. I assume, hopefully, we will be in the postseason, and then we will do 2 more years, followed by a bonus year on Patreon. Yes, I'm excited. I'm very excited. This is kind of crazy. Boston, returning home, and we are going to get in the lineup here. So here we go. This is how we will wrap up this stream with this game with the Boston Red Sox. And I will lay out a little bit because I wonder if here and this trade.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is
Should we have done the first home game? I don't know. I guess we do the first game. It would have been cool to see Tom at Fenway, but maybe if we get to the playoffs, we'll see that.
Top-tier pitchers next on the show.
How about that? We got white jerseys against white jerseys. You don't often see that in baseball. In fact, never see that.
Luis Garcia gets the start for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here,
We move to the American League, and here we go. Let's see what they say about Tom. He's got as many home runs as he did last year, 20.
Under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Tom Brady in Boston red. They updated my colors, I guess. I still have a little bit of the Marlins pink, but
Garcia has tossed more than 120 innings to date, and over those
but they
innings, he's
changed it
worked
to
to a
red. The
whip
bat's
of
still
just a
blue
little
and
over
pink though, but I don't know.
1.3,
I don't
so
know if I'll
he's a
go in
reliable
full with
arm in
the
terms of
since we're kind of
limiting
simming
traffic
here.
on the base paths. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly
But to see
behind
Brady
0-2.
in the Boston Red Sox colors, you couldn't have planned this MLB The Show any better unless Brady had somehow
Just
ended
a
up with the
touch
Tampa Bay
outside,
Rays.
1-2. Now time to list the umpires in this
But to
one.
be
Behind
in
the plate
Florida,
is
where he
Jerry
retired
Hillsdale.
from football,
Dero, Jerry
and then to be
Hillsdale might
sent
be one of
back
the
to
more
Boston
solid
to try to make
everyday
amends.
umpires
He
in the
left the
league right now.
Patriots,
Yeah, I think he's
brought
one
a
of the
Super
best
Bowl
in
to
the
Tampa,
business, and high
now
praise all
sent
around.
back
You
to
go into
Boston
both
to try to
meetings with
win
the
an
managers,
8th
and what do they do?
ring,
They rave about
a 7th ring, the 7th ring that he didn't win in
Striding
Boston.
for Boston,
He has a
he's
chance to
on.
win
Brady.
here
He'll look to bounce back
over the
after
next 3
striking
seasons.
out his last time up.
Oof. Did this game just freeze? No. Please tell me this didn't just freeze. Because I don't think this game auto-saves. That might be how Brady's career ends. Oh, are you kidding me? Because there's no way I can go back and sim all of that, especially with it not... It's completely frozen. Wait. I am going to attempt to reboot the PS5. No, it's done. And see if this game autosaved. If the game did not autosave, then there will be no more Tom Brady. This thing is hard frozen. This is crazy. What's going on with PS5? It's not recording right. My games are freezing. Okay, I'm back. That would be a sad end to Brady's baseball, because obviously we can't recapture him getting traded to Boston, right? My PS5 did not boot up. I don't know if autosave is on, because I always had to save it. So we're about to find out once this reboots. I'm already past my time because I did not expect this to freeze. And did it just shut down again? Man, okay, we might have to... Oh, it's booting, okay. Repairing console. Okay, it's, this is the PS5. HDCP. I mean, do I have to go in and fix the setting again? Holy smokes. If it didn't save, then Tom Brady's career, we're going to say he tore his ACL, rounding the bases in Boston, the happiest he was going to be. Because there's no way we can go through and sim what we just simulated, right? What we just simulated, go through all that again, go through all the training, and then, get traded to some random team. So fingers are crossed right now that this game saved. If not, Brady's career has officially come to the end. He was so excited. He was so happy. And then he rounded the base and he tore his ACL. It's going to come down to this doctor's diagnosis. They're going to check him out. Is it a misdiagnosis? Is he fine? Was it just a sprained ankle and he can return to the field and his career in Boston can continue? Or is it a torn ACL and at 45 years old, his career is officially over? Let's see. Does it say Boston? It says Miami Marlins, first base, July. It is over. The career, there will be no second stream. There will be no bonus Patreon stream. Tom Brady's Boston career has gone up in flames because we are right back to where we started, because there is no auto save feature that I am aware of. If there is, let me know in the settings where it is. But I do not see anywhere that says autosave. Under options, I do not have an autosave feature. Tom Brady has torn his ACL in Boston. He will not be bringing a title home to Boston. And a very sad end to Tom Brady's road to the show. After getting out of Miami, after going to Boston, in his first game, it has come to an end. Thank you very much. I'll let you know if I get MLB 24 the show. We'll see you next time. TV Sports 27. Support the channel. Subscribe, thumbs up, Patreon. We'll see you next time, guys. What a crazy ending. I wanted to play with Boston, Tom Brady, so much, and the game crashes and freezes. Absolutely unreal. Tom Brady, career done.